Hey, so what's happening guys, Chris here, and I'm going to go over 7 things that will be changing from Advanced Warfare and most likely returning from past COD games in Black Ops 3. Although Black Ops 3 is still based in the future and it's also going to have quite a few new gameplay mechanics and adjustments this time around, there's still quite a few familiar things in the game that you might have seen before that you didn't see in Advanced Warfare. And some of these changes all go back to the game being part of the Black Ops series, and to stay in line with the last 2 Black Ops titles. So these are just a few of the returning aspects from older COD games that you'll see back in Black Ops 3. So for the more casual players, Pick 10 is something that came about in Black Ops 2. It's essentially the loadout screen that gives you the choice of picking up to 10 things to add to your loadout. Whether that be guns, grenades, perks, or those fancy accessories. It was a clever system that gave players more freedom in what they really want, without the restrictions of the items being locked in their categories. The only restriction is that you can only pick 10 things, hence the name, although this didn't include kill streaks or score streaks. But Advanced Warfare came along and decided that, well, maybe it should include kill streaks and score streaks too. As believe it or not, a lot of players don't really care for the kill streaks and they'd rather have a few extra perks to improve the way they actually play. So of course this allowed them to add another 3 points to the Pick 10 system to call it the Pick 13 system, giving everyone total control over the classes and the choice to use kill streaks if they wish, but at the cost of not being able to equip some other useful stuff that could improve their game. Black Ops 3 is going back to its original idea of Pick 10, keeping score streaks as a separate thing from the loadout. Now this might seem like a crazy idea and it'll probably upset anyone who doesn't really use score streaks. But one of the main reasons why they're probably doing this is because although people got score streaks in Advanced Warfare, they're definitely not as common as in other COD games, due to the fact that not everyone is really going for them, and they'd rather pick other things in their loadouts. This also means that all those crazy cool combinations of laser turrets and flying space drones that fired rockets were a rarity. I guess they could be doing this so that people who do like going on crazy streaks aren't going to get punished by players who have the extra perks and gun attachments. It's harder to get score streaks in Advanced Warfare if everyone else is running around with a slight advantage over you, and I guess this could seem a bit unfair to anyone who likes going for the score streaks. So in Black Ops 3, everyone's going to be on a level playing field again, just like in Black Ops 2. Now this one's going to make a lot of grown men cry. The Toughness perk. The one thing that holds you back from that jumpy flinching midway through a gunfight, it's gone. Toughness was quite literally a lifesaver in some of the other Call of Duty games before Black Ops 3. A crutch perk. It reduced flinch and gave you more of a fighting chance to get your aim back on target and resume your furious battle with the other guy. But it's not around in Black Ops 3, even though it became available for the first time in Black Ops 2. Now, although this might seem like a terrifying change to some, losing all them gains and becoming weak again with no more toughness to back you up, it's also a good balancing choice to put everyone in the same boat. Think about it. Most people became reliant on toughness and just had to have it on every single class. Without it, we'd feel underpowered. It's quite similar to the infamous stopping power perk from COD 4, and it's everyone's number one choice. Now take away the toughness perk and you're left with more choices to make. Maybe even strategical choices that might differ from your different class setups. If nobody relies on toughness anymore, then nobody has the advantage. To all you guys out there a bit disheartened to hear this news though, don't worry, the flinch shouldn't be too drastic in Black Ops 3, as the developer has said that the flinch in Black Ops 3 is round about halfway between having toughness perk equipped and not having it equipped at all. So it shouldn't really cause you to rage quit quite as much as before when you didn't run toughness perk on the other games. That's right, if you're one of those guys repping the huge headsets, listening for those loud footsteps of your nearby prey, then you're in luck. The Dead Silence and Awareness perks are back in Black Ops 3, in the form of Tier 3 perks. Although these perks didn't really help a lot of players, particularly the ones who don't wear the big ass headphones while they play, the ones who do will now be able to use these perks once again. Its absence in Advanced Warfare disappointed a lot of avid footstep listeners, who are most likely also dubstep listeners. And the 2 perks, Awareness, which lets you hear enemy movements louder, and Dead Silence, which reduces the sound of your movement, became more of a pro-friendly set of go-to perks for those who want that extra bit of information on their enemies' whereabouts, and using another sense other than vision to get the drop on nearby enemies. Both the perks are extremely popular in low populated servers and game modes like Search and Destroy, as the extra bit of information that you can get from these 2 perks can mean the difference between killing someone who you've trapped down just by hearing where they are or by saving yourself from someone behind as they're about to plunge a sneaky knife into your back. Remember back to Call of Duty World at War, back when you could shoot off limbs in a shower of blood in online multiplayer? Well, now for the first time since World at War, which just in case you don't know is 6 COD games ago before Modern Warfare 2 even came out, Black Ops 3 is bringing back gore and dismemberment in its online multiplayer. Now this isn't really going back that far when it comes down to gore in COD games, as you can still shoot limbs off and stuff in the past, in Black Ops games and of course in Zombies mode, but this is the first time you'll be able to do it again online since World at War. So that camper, chilling at the top of the stairs, who's just killed you about a dozen times, can quite easily be blown into pieces with explosives and heavy weapons, which makes killing them even more satisfying. Just watch how this explosive tipped specialist bow completely rips this guy apart. I think it's quite safe to say that this game probably won't be the one to play with a family this Christmas. Even though Black Ops 3 takes place just about 10 years after the events of Advanced Warfare, the storylines and, well, even the world events aren't connected at all. Exosuits are out, thruster packs and artificial super soldiers are in. The exosuit made the gameplay in Advanced Warfare feel faster paced than before, and gave you the chance to reach areas and do crazy manoeuvres whilst navigating the maps. Now the movement system for the exos were game changing and actually worked quite well, making the action in some matches really intense. But the exos' movement felt quite two-dimensional, and only really allowed you to jolt in straight lines in specific directions. Black Ops 3 is taking this power away from you, but instead replacing it with their own mechanics. There's a new chain-based movement system where you can run, jump, slide, and even thrust jump up around the map quickly and easily, so you're constantly moving and constantly in the heat of battle. Now the difference between the EXO and the new system is that the exosuits were mainly put into the game to improve your navigation around the map, accessing rooftop ledges and tiers and getting to places that you can't do otherwise without it. The movement system in Black Ops 3 is more like parkour, feeling smoother and mainly for chaining together moves to make the action fast and frantic. It's more in line with traditional Call of Duty games and Black Ops 2, with a much more fluid and speedy approach. Your gun is always up and you're always ready to fire at any point when chaining your moves together, so you no longer have to worry about someone getting a drop on you unexpectedly, as you'll be able to react whatever you're doing. In Advanced Warfare, you had to do specific things to get your gun attachments, whether that be getting headshots, double kills, or firing from the hip. But Black Ops 3 is turning back the clock back to the times of Black Ops 2, and it's bringing back the good old weapon XP system. Now, love it or hate it, the weapon XP system is basically where you have to level it up with a separate leveling system for each gun, by using them and getting kills in matches. Now this could be seen as a good thing if you don't mind grinding with a specific gun to unlock its attachments, rather than trying to complete specific challenges to get the attachment that you really want, which honestly sometimes can be a bit of a pain in the arse, depending on the task that you've got to do. It also probably means that some attachments are going to be quite easy to get, that don't require a hell of a lot to do, and others will probably make you have to use the gun over and over again to eventually unlock what you really want. And although this might seem annoying, especially if you lose all your progress by prestiging, it's nowhere near as annoying as trying to get those dreaded double kills in Advanced Warfare. Now I know this really isn't a competitive multiplayer factor of the game, but the fact that you can play zombies with others online kinda makes this one valid. If you played zombies from World at War and the other Call of Duty Black Ops games, which I almost 100% certain you will have, then you might recognise some of these characters returning in Black Ops 3. There's a new storyline for the zombies this time with yet another 4 new characters, based in the 60s this time. But another different map called The Giant, a remake of Der Riese, which is actually a German name for The Giant, is going to be made for Black Ops 3, putting you back into the boots of the 4 main original characters from the old games. This carries on the story from where it left off in Black Ops 2's zombie map Origins, or as you might remember it as the dig site from the Apocalypse DLC. So guys, that's just a few things that are changing this time around from Advanced Warfare, so don't expect everything to be the same in Black Ops 3. Whether the changes are for the better or worse, it's something I'd like to hear your opinion on, so let me know what you think down in the comments section, give me a like if you enjoyed the video, and make sure you subscribe to see plenty more on Call of Duty, and loads of other games too. Take it easy guys, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.